Okay. Alright, so I finally figured out where the drops were and how much we could get and what we could get. So, happy about that. And I'm also gaining a bigger understanding of how this game actually works. So, we're gonna do some missions and do random shit around the game until, our little hour, 2 hours maybe is up. Because this is just a random short stream today. I don't know. Just because I don't know. I just felt like it today. I was like, if I'm gonna play this game, I might as well get some content out of it. You never know. You never know what might happen. And last night, when I decided to continue a little bit more into it, things got a little bit more funny. I'm able to do a lot more. The world is a lot more open. Y'all, I literally went to jail, but I paid out. So I'm gonna intentionally probably get arrested today, to see how I have to live out that situation. But we'll see. We'll see. If people piss me off, obviously, that's probably gonna happen. But who knows? So right now, I'm in the middle of randomly found this telephone booth or whatever. That's my car over there, by the way. That's probably the only thing that was missed. So, if you're worried about if I got any progress, probably not. But regardless of that, I bought a car last night. I found out that you can just walk into damn near any business on the map. You can fast travel, and that's using these little phone booths here. And I came upon this one, and it's quite literally turned over. So let's see. I don't know. Part of me wants to knock on it. I'm gonna knock on it. Knock on it. No response. Tap it. Might need to be more direct. Huh. Call it? So it might be around here somewhere.
The wind's just right.
So I've come to realize that essentially we are the main character here, the MC. You can choose between a male or female character, obviously, but regardless of that, you just get a set of actual main quests, which will usually be highlighted in pink for myself. Otherwise, there are random things all over the board you can get into so far. So far, I've only unlocked racing and being a tycoon. So I just bought a coffee shop. I don't remember where it is, so don't ask. But if I do want to talk about like my revenue and things like that, we can definitely look at it. So over there in the bottom left, hobbies. So apparently I need to go to the witch house for divination because apparently I feel lost and she can lead me to wherever. But I don't feel like doing that. That's just a hobby thing we could do. There are multiple things around. You can set pins. There's all types of cool stuff going on around here. I'm going to delete this pin. That's just an example for you guys. But map-wise, I did lighten my HUD a little bit so you guys can see the screen more so than anything. And let me tell you, they actually got some really banging music on their radio in here. There's some copyrighted ones in here too, though, like some Persona 5 music. But when I tell you guys, it was so nice to be able to hear Beneath the Mask again. Actually, ooh! Oh, in the hell? You know what? This is exactly why I just go around them all the time. Because you guys are rude. I will say, when it comes to driving and just getting into random shit, it is a lot like how GTA does function. And because it is multiplayer, I'm in a fluctuation zone. Something's happening here. Weird. It might be up there. Hold on, let me get my car out the street. They looking like, yo, what the hell going on here? Don't beep, girl. Don't beep at me.
There's a car robber!
I'm not a car robber. I just want you to stop honking at me. Damn rude. Alright, there. You guys suck. Also, the other day I got hit by a car. It was absolutely terrible. That's why I was like, let me just go ahead and turn on the stream, because I was like, random shit just keeps happening to me.
Perfect angle.
Every time I decide to go somewhere. Ooh, photo op. Let's do it. So taking pictures, they have a couple of like really cool elements in the game that allow you to get free rewards and shit. So you can just take pictures of stuff, find landmarks, and go there. Extra rewards, like in a lot of games like this.
Perfect angle.
Alright. Knock on the door and we're gonna go see the witch. Yo, she look boss as hell. She is pretty already. Yo, she's so cool.
Greetings.
Yes, a crow lady.
Welcome to the
I'm here
witch's
for it.
house.
Okay. Let me get a
Your
fortune
path
from
ahead
you.
is shrouded in shadows.
Ooh.
Let me dispel the fog.
I don't know what any of these do, so I'm gonna use bless and see. Fate's calling. Okay. The flame of grudge that burns to nothingness, I curse. The new births as drop. Updo. Untainted. Brilliant. Okay, ephemeral. Hey, I get more damage rate. That's nice. Hell yeah. No shiny gem escapes a bird's eye. Okay. And then we got a random treasure hunt from her too.
Greetings.
What else can you offer
Welcome
me?
to the witch's house. Lost souls cling to you. Allow me to grant them peace.
Oh. So this is what I was collecting from those crows earlier. Oh, and it helps me level up. Nice. Appreciate the money too. Definitely needed some. Alright. We gotta figure out what we're gonna actually do now. I really just got on here for a whim.
The wind's just right.
But I wanted to play. So, let's take a look at the map. And see if there's anything I just want to walk into. So, my cafe was a little bit farther out because I didn't want to spend too much money. What happened? Because nothing actually appeared in front of me. So I'm so confused right now. Really odd. Get in the car, come on. Whipping my little Toyota. Oh shit, did I go too far? Oh, the florist is in there. Okay. Alright, let's go see.
Perfect angle. The wind's just right.
Man, I feel like I'm playing Breath of the Wild again. Love that feeling. Being able to climb on literally anything is fucking crazy too. Hmm. Apparently you got something going on around here. So what kind of flowers do you need for decorating your living space or as a gift for someone? We've got recommendations for both. Yeah, let me think about it. Should I get some flowers for the people at Avon? Would they like it? Avon? The Anomaly Hunter group? Do you know them or do you work there? I I have an anomaly commission and I'm not sure if hunters would take it. Yeah, I'm from Avon. Why don't you fill me in on the details first about that commission? Oh, look at me, picking up the money wherever I go, period. Yeah. Thing is, long story short, so I wanted to make sure if this kind of work anomaly hunters would take before wasting time. As long as it's related to anomalies, it's our job. If it's not too difficult, I should be able to help. So let's get into the details, shall we? Okay. Thank you so much. All right, look at that. We got quests. Oh, I can't go back there. Okay, cool. The shop has so many flowers and no mosquitoes. Seems like I came to the right place. Kid, did you come to the flower shop because you couldn't sleep with all the mosquito bites? Why not buy a pot of lemongrass? Mosquitoes hate the smell. Try not to use too much of those chemical agents. They're not good for your health. Maybe, well, actually, should we see about buying some flowers? See if we can get some? Life goes by quickly. Sounds pretty suspicious to me. I didn't think anything of it at the time, just felt like I finally caught a lifeline. So, how exactly did he help you? He called himself an anomaly salesman and was visiting shops participating in the contest, offering anomaly products that might be helpful. The green shop, the aquarium store, several businesses that bought his anomalies and gave 5-star reviews. It's this box here. He described it as a novelty anomaly product called Windbringer. Simply open it, wait 24 hours, and the Windbringer will make all the flowers within 100 yards bloom. We still have some backup flowers and off-season plants in the shop. If they could all bloom, the shortage would be solved. Plus, his price was quite reasonable, so I bought it. Thing is, it's already been 24 hours, yet there's no sign of blooming flowers in the shop. Um, did you follow the instructions? I thought so. Could it be I was in such a hurry to release it that it slipped out of the shop? I think I have enough information to work with now. Finding an anomaly invisible to the naked eye isn't going to be easy, but I'll see what I can do. I don't sense any anomalies around here. Guess Windbringer really did slip out of this place. Windbringer. Okay, so now I need to talk to the fruit shop person and so let's see. First and foremost, Probably need to go ahead and switch over. This is so funny. I love the references in this game so far. They've done so good. If you're an avid anime watcher, you'll probably enjoy this game. There's JoJo poses. There's all types of stuff in here. Okay, we're gonna track that quest. Yeah. Alright, so let's go talk to the flower shop owner. And also, hold on, before I get too comfy, let me go ahead and bring my car over here. Okay, cool. It's okay. Such cozy vibes. Alright, veggie. I heard you bought from the guy. Mio sodas. Okay. Huh, I get that a lot. I hope I didn't trouble you too much. This is a promise between me and a friend of mine. When she returns to Hetero someday, she'll know this is my shop when she sees the name Mio Sodas. By the way, she painted the forget-me-nots on an awning outside. Okay. Cute little signage. Alright. I'd like to ask you something. Have you seen a stylish young man with sunglasses around here? I don't think so. Sorry. Seeing someone like that would have definitely left me a strong impression, so I guess it's safe to say I haven't seen him. If you're looking for someone, maybe try your luck at the car mod or the pop toy shops. Anyways, is there anything else I can help you with? Excuse me, have you heard of an anomaly called Windbringer? It seems to be recently developed anomaly product. Windbringer? Sounds familiar. Isn't that the anomaly that makes flowers bloom? Isn't that just an urban legend? Urban legend? Mm-hmm. The Windbringer's ocean of flowers is a symbol of miracles. Something like that. Many folks want to see it for themselves. Some even wish to have their birthdays or weddings there. If one could actually predict when and where. Anyways, is there anything else I can help you with? Thanks. I got my answers now. Weird. Alright, let's go to the butcher. Uncle Prime. Period. Okay, I love this. Uncle Prime. Hey, meat, ham hocks, sausages, ham, all fresh. Best prices from Uncle Prime's butcher shop. Only in my place. You got any juicy cuts? 10 fonts lower than every other shop. The greatest bargain you can get. Not this man really out here selling ham and eggs. I'm gonna buy some too. Why not? Get some eggs and sausage. Mind you, I don't eat either one of these. I'm just really out here. Okay. Alright, cool. I gave him some business now. Hopefully he gives me some answers. I'd like to ask you something. Have you heard of any anomaly called the Windbringer? It seems to be a recently developed anomaly product. A young customer did mention it while shopping. Sounds like a popular place for youngsters on Bagel. Not sure what it is. Anything else you want to know? Feel free to ask. Let's ask about the dude in sunglasses. Have you seen a stylish young man with sunglasses around here? Hard to say. Customers come and go all day. Our meat is high quality and affordable after all. If you're looking for someone like that, try the square. Youngsters love the shops there. Anything else you want to know? Feel free to ask. I heard the Resident Association is holding a contest for the most beautiful shop of Hankaku. Oh yeah, our shop's taking part of that too. It's no big contest, just Hankaku shops having some fun, getting a little loose now and then. If you have time, come check out our shop on Judgment Day. Anything else you want to know? Probably not. Alright, bye, Uncle Prime, or whatever. I got my answers and my meat, bro. I'm headed out. Alright, so we're gonna go to the square. Oh, who is this little guy? Hello, friend. Can I pet your buns? Oh my goodness. So cute. Can I pet up here? Pet. Yes. Pet. Nah, not you want to turn over when I leave. Give me some belly action. Yeah. Cutie pie. So cute. Give me the little feet. Little forehead. Oh, you're so adorable. If they like you enough, usually they'll follow you. I've noticed. Okay. Come on. Ooh, a pop promoter. Have you ever wanted to hug those adorable little anomalies tightly and squish your cheeks against them? That's right. The Waka Waka Anomaly series was born to satisfy this kind of urge. Okay, I think I reconnected. I think we're back. Word. Sorry about that. Okay, cool. So I am in the audio shop. Yeah, DSD. Apparently they sell all the little pop figures and stuff like that. Cute anomaly dolls designed after anomalies. So you can have little stuffed animals. No, I don't want to get one, but I need help. I need to know something about this box. Is there an anomaly in here? How did you know? Just got it recently, and I haven't told anyone yet. Did you also buy a Windbringer? Never heard of it. What's my anomaly called again? Gotta check the manual. Any other questions? Let's see. Have you seen a stylish young man with sunglasses going on around here? It's hard to say. We get a lot of customers here, fashionable ones too. Can you describe him in more detail? He sells anomaly products, a wide range of them. That certainly rings a bell. The senior on duty saw a customer with many anomalies and even said to him, "Consider collaborating with us if you have cute ones." But he ignored the senior and left quickly. What a rude weirdo. Any other questions? I heard the resident association is holding a contest for the most beautiful shop in Hankaku. You've heard about the contest too? Great, that's more famous than I thought. I thought about joining for fun, but my supervisor said it's a waste of time with no cash prize. Any other questions? Girl, bye. Y'all are superficial as hell. No, I don't think I got my answers. More people? Before you, someone from JTF also came in here and asked a bunch of questions. They're investigating a case and checking all the shops around here. Tough job. JTF. Could it be related to what happened at Hillside Blooms? What did they ask? Nothing special. Just asked if I had recently purchased any uncertified anomaly products that didn't work as advertised. I did buy one that wasn't certified, but it worked as advertised, so I told them no. They didn't ask much more and just reminded me to be careful when shopping. Speaking of anomaly products, would you mind telling me more about the anomaly you recently purchased? Uh-huh. You know, the service industry says there's a type of customer is king, but you inevitably run into some difficult kings. On that day, a fierce-looking guy came into the store, upset about a mystery box. He demanded a refund because he didn't get what he wanted. I tried to explain we don't support returns on open boxes, but he grabbed my collar and almost hit me. Oh, girl. Just call the authorities and let them handle things. Yeah, that was my plan too. When that guy saw I wouldn't accept the return, he barged right behind the counter and tried to grab me. I was so scared. I could barely breathe, thinking I was about to get hit. But right then, this guy wearing sunglasses stepped up to help. He kept a straight face and firmly grabbed the guy's arm, making him lower his hand. You wouldn't know how tense it was. I thought he was just going to get beaten up too. But surprising, the troublemaker actually just smiled at him, let go of me, and left. Still shaken, I expressed my concern to the Good Samaritan about him bringing, the conflict to a close. He just laughed cheerfully, saying he was confident he wouldn't get hurt. I couldn't help but ask why. He said because he was an anomaly salesman and he had an anomaly with him, Lona Misa, if I remember correctly. Lona Misa, is it like an anomaly charm? Bingo! He said that the salesmen always run into trouble, but Lona Misa keeps people in a good mood so they won't be aggressive or rude. It piqued my interest instantly, so I asked how much he'd sell the anomaly for. He said our encounter was a fated meeting, so he would sell it to me at a discounted price. I bought it right away, and I've been using it till today. It really works. I haven't had any difficult customers for days. I heard that recently around here, though, quite a few people have found their anomaly products not working after buying them. Luckily, mine isn't a fake. Glad it solved your problem. Just like at the flower shop, this box doesn't have any anomaly presents either. But perhaps she genuinely believed customers would be affected by the anomaly and treated her kindly. This expectation influenced the customers positively, which in turn actually improved their attitude. Perhaps it's better to not tell her the truth. Yeah, she's sitting here believing it all. Alright. I had to. To the coffee shop. Shit, I'm stuck in it. I'm stuck in a fucking umbrella. Alright, there we go. The latte art on this cappuccino is too pretty to ruin. I know that's right. I hate when that happens. They make such pretty latte art when you go to some coffee shops. What is this? Right.
New store, new specialty.
Cup at
Fresh
9 degrees Celsius. Cute. Okay. Oh, sorry. I'm not sure where exactly he is, but I'm also looking for this person. He might be related to a commission I'm investigating. Huh. I knew he had other victims. That despicable fraud. I won't let him get away with it. Did he call himself an anomaly salesman and sell you some type of anomaly? What salesman? No, he called himself an esper, saying his ability to talk to deceased pets. Not just that, he claimed he would let others see their deceased pets too. I just wanted to see Felly one more time. That's when I got tricked by him. Felly? It's a pet ferret I used to have. It was so gentle and cute. All the regulars at our shop adored it. I live alone in Hetero, with no family around, not many friends either. Felly kept me company every day. Every day after work, it would rush to the door to greet me, seeing it wash away all of my fatigue from the day's work. A half a year ago, Felly passed away. I'm sorry. Even now when I think about it, it still makes me sad. Hearing that, I'm really sorry. It must have really been a huge blow to you. Yeah, I probably need more time to get over it. Wait, now's not the time to talk about this. That despicable con came to our shop last week. There was no queue in the shop at the time, but he didn't order anything. Just staring at an empty corner, muttering to himself. I found it odd and wanted to ask if he needed help, but when I got closer, I heard him saying something like, I see. Thank you, Philly. I was shocked. I asked him what he meant. He looked at me and said, You're Felly's owner, right? It said you're a great owner and he misses you a lot. I couldn't help but burst into tears on the spot, asking him if he could talk to Felly and if there was a way for me to see it again, no matter the cost. After I was done crying, he had this reluctant look on his face and he said he might be able to help me. So did you actually get to see Felly? No, it was all a scam all along. According to him, his ability could work on this box. Look, it's this one. He said as long as I put Felly's favorite food in this box on a moonless night, it could temporarily gain a physical form and meet me. But he claimed his ability had a price, and I was worried that if I borrowed the box and didn't return it, he'd suffer the consequences. I was afraid he wouldn't lend it to me, so I immediately offered to pawn something valuable and let him choose whatever he wanted. He took a look around the shop and finally picked a few rare models I used to decorate the place. Models? Aren't they so expensive that someone would go through the trouble of scamming them away? You don't know. Those models are things I spent a lot of money and effort to collect. I've been taking care of them meticulously, so they're in great condition. If resold to a vintage shop, even at a depreciated price, they'd still fetch a hefty sum. Anyway, after getting the box, I eagerly waited for several days and finally got a moonless night. But after using the box, I didn't even say a shade of Felly. That's when I realized I must have been scammed. The loss of property is a minor issue. Money can always be earned. But for him to dare to exploit my feelings for Felly, that's just too low. Other than putting up a notice in the shop, have you contacted the authorities? Of course. The JTF and security office operators said they've been receiving a lot of fraud reports from the bridge crossings lately, and they're investigating. But I don't want to just sit around and wait, even if I can't catch that scammer. At least I want my customers to be more cautious so he can't trick anyone else. Poor girl.
Double milk with 3 sugars. Isn't that just sugar water?
Double milk with 3 sugars? That's sugar milk, not sugar water. And I ain't even mad at it. You add chocolate to it, warm it up, and then y'all would call it hot chocolate, so it's not that far off. Y'all got basketball goal over here or something? Ooh, a box of ingredients. I got chili. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that though. Sir, if you don't cooperate with us, we can't resolve your issue. You guys just focus on catching that scammer. No need to pry into my shop sales situation, yeah? You are not being very collaborative and not explaining how you got scammed or how much you lost. The JTF is not a team of mind readers and magicians. This isn't because I trust your capabilities. Is this person the manager of a vintage shop? Was he scammed too? Esteemed customer, welcome to Good Joe Vintage, the shop with the rarest collections, most complete guarantees, and the fairest prices in all of Hetero. How may I help? Yvonne? You here for your boss again? Making tea time talks about me? Or are you trying to gain something out of my predicaments? Yeah, seems to have a really bad relationship with Hattori. You got it wrong. I'm just an anomaly hunter following up on the commission. I'm on an investigation. Investigation? Investigate all you want, but don't you tread on my works. This shop is known for its law-abiding and honest business practices in all of Hetero. Is Avon just using this as an excuse to get revenge and frame a competitor? You heard all that? JTF comrades? We can't let this vile, shameless scoundrel get away. Sir, we don't recommend making new accusations while refusing to cooperate with our work. Let's resolve this quickly, shall we? He seems unwilling to honestly recount how he got scammed. The lead can't end with him. I don't know. I think probably staging a conversation. This model. What? You recognize this stolen item? Yeah, the seller of this model approached Yvonne too, but her offer was way lower than what they wanted, so the deal didn't go through. So it ended up here. Seems like the boss is a fair person. You... Was my act convincing? That's right. Huh? I didn't expect someone from Avon to be so articulate. Anyways, I always pay promptly and generously. Definitely not someone who pinches pennies, but that con artist to even scam someone as fair as me is absolutely vile. That seller was a scammer? We never expected that. Manager, would you mind sharing your experience of being scammed? We'd like to be more cautious in the future. Since you put it that way, fine. I, the Honorable Good Joe, shall set an example. I'll sacrifice my own self for the greater good. A few days ago, a young man wearing sunglasses and a suit looking quite impressive started visiting the shop every day. He never said much, just bought a regular mystery box model each day and left, then returned the next day with a hidden model from the same series to sell, making a huge profit on the price difference. This repeated for several days. I found it suspicious and couldn't help but ask him. At first, he wouldn't say a word, but my service was so earnest and offered my fare. Eventually, he saw I was a good person and spilled the beans. He claimed to have a rare anomaly called the silver oven. Anything non-living placed in the oven becomes more advanced and valuable with a ding. The silver coins turn to gold coins. Regular figurines become secret rares. The silver oven is indeed a recorded anomaly of profile held by the Bureau, and its nature is generally consistent with your description. However, items upgraded by the silver oven often revert to their original form after cooling and cannot be preserved long term. Maybe they were stolen goods swindled from someone else. I would never fence for a criminal. Even if they were stolen, at most I was deceived and obtained them in good faith. You get it, right? We can discuss this later. Please just continue your story. Where was I? Oh, right. So, I believed this tale and felt uneasy, but it isn't the kind of anomaly specifically things advantage of people like us who deal in second-hand goods. If such an anomaly stays with their private seller, even if it's not in our shop, other similar businesses might get scammed. That's not good. It would ruin the market. I think it's better for professionals to handle it. Besides, his business isn't even secure. If the anomaly stops working one day, his income will be cut off, right? Better to make a profit, big profit, while he's still working well. Selling the anomaly, to me, is a win-win for him and the industry. For this, I'm willing to make some sacrifices. Judging from the amount you claim to have lost when you reported the crime, quite a sacrifice you made, huh? Ignore him. Please continue. After that, well, you know the rest. I spent 3 to 5 days serving him only to find out the anomaly I bought at a high price was just a useless broken box. I'm kind-hearted and intended to quietly take the loss, but thinking about how letting him roam free would harm other innocent citizens made me feel terrible. Reporting to the authority was the last resort, with no selfish motives. We understand the situation. Rest assured, we will investigate quickly and catch the perpetrator. I beg you. The justice of bridge crossings relies on you to uphold. That man is so extra. So extra. But hey, got some good info out of it. Judging from the similar packaging and wording, the incident at the Blooms is definitely related. Yeah, Let's organize all the clues. Maybe we'll find something new. Let's organize the clues. Okay, let's see. I just sat in front of a random person to do this. I don't think that's cool. Oh, hold on. We might be getting on DVD. Hold on. Give us a second. Hang on. Give me one moment. Un momento. I thought I linked my Discord for some reason. Okay. Yeah, so we're gonna do DVD in about 15 minutes or so. Hey. Okay, hold on. I'm about to add her real quick. Copy. We might be getting a 2v8 together for tonight. So hopefully we can stream that too. I'm about to add it right now. Hopefully it works. Let me see. Alright, cool. So we might be switching. Hold on. We're going to switch it up. But let's finish this up real quick. While she gets set up for DVD, because I haven't played in a minute. So while she gets set up for DVD, we're going to finish this up real quick. So the first possible connection between the flower shop anomaly disappearance and the anomaly fraud cases, well, I mean, the incident was a scam. But she didn't sense any anomaly activity at all. From the victim's experiences, we can see a common trait. Okay. Actively promoting his scam. Yeah. Okay. Didn't know. Yeah. He's been very familiar with them though. Alright, cool. So we got somewhat of an investigation done here. Alright, let's see. Oh, we're gonna talk to the officers. I'm not talking to 12. We're gonna hold off on that. Hold on. We're gonna switch and see if it'll allow us to move over. Okay. So it might cut off on me, but we're gonna see. Hopefully not.